Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be taking a look at episode, I think we're on 19 for the Mherex redo. And it's day one of week 2 of the MLC, and we're going to be getting some stuff done, right? See how that goes. Going to try and post this a little more like timely or relevant. I still have to do the metal thing for sure. For sure. So like usual, we want to start off, we want to take care of our faction stuff, check the faction store, buy the stuff, etc. So let's go to faction, claim those. Alright, that's good. Let's do our scouting missions. Again, if I wasn't clear or you missed it, for the scouting missions, just join and autofill. Doesn't matter. It's gonna just put in what works. So just join and autofill. It takes 2 seconds. Helps your faction out. It gets levels up. You get the faction coin currency that we're gonna need so much of. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of. Claim our faction coins, go to our shop. Oh, we have 3 gold ones today. Excellent. Must buy, and then we have Austin. We're working our way to Bella. We are over a quarter of the way there. Big Show, it's one at a time. It's going to take about 40 days, it looks like. And their faction boss is going on. So this is our first time with faction boss. So there's scouting missions. It's a midweek. This should be interesting. Scouting missions. So let's see. If I have a John Cena. We're going to autofill with what I have and confirm. So we've done that. We're going to get a scouting boost of 30% health. You're just going to want to do that when boss is up. That's step 1. So a little bit, there'll be another one. It'll be Austin, so we can put that in. And we'll have to see about trying to set some kind of boss lineup. We're going to have to be carried. We're the smallest roster in the faction. We'll just hopefully have some higher stuff at each style to get some points for the faction. And that kind of thing. So, boss store, what does that look like? Boss store is where you get your promoters. Go to shop in the faction boss shop. It's only open during boss. We have really no currency to speak of, and these are the boss promoters. They are going to take years to get some of them. After we do boss, we should have some more options, like for currency and stuff. So it's 2,000 to get Eddie at 40 a pop. That's 50 buys. It's not open all the time. We're not going to be able to refresh it. It's super expensive cash-wise. Long story short, we're not going to worry about it now, but it'll take forever to get stuff out of there. You may be noticing a theme with some of this stuff. It's going to take forever. So dig in for the long haul, I guess, is how we're going to say that. As far as boss, at this level, the boosts aren't really going to super matter for us. What's going to matter is we'll try and set a lineup. Like for focused, our highest is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star silver, which isn't great, but it's better than nothing. For aggressive, we have a 6-star, which is awesome. For chaotic, 5-star gold is our best, and 6-star is going to be one of the breakpoints for levels we can do. So, and defensive, we have a 6-star bronze. So that's what we'll run. We'll have to get carried, but those are the highest ones we can run. I believe, I don't know where the level restriction breakdown is, but 6-star bronze, I want to say that does like, can go up to like 19 or 20 or something. Maybe not even. We'll find out during boss battle. So we're gonna bring nothing to the table though. So it's gonna be hard carries. What's that up here? Inventory? Why are these not open? Sometimes things don't auto open. So we're gonna open those. Okay, so that's gonna cover our faction stuff. There's a blitz thing going on, which I don't know. I think we can run. But I don't know if we have 10,000 blitz. We don't. So we can't do it anyway. So that's not important. Let's see if there's anything. Not this wall. Close. This one. Does Brutus tokens make its way? Yeah, this 1,230. It's all of our tokens. I don't think we're going to be able to afford that. I think we're better off saving. As much as I want the Brutus shards, it's just too expensive to be useful right now. When there's like prop packs that and health packs that we're absolutely need. There's probably blitz tickets in one of these somewhere too. Let's see. There used to be. Because, you know, we have no blitz tickets, which will come back to bite us in the butt. If they don't have blitz tickets on the prize wall, they need to put them on the prize wall for people like us. Yeah, no blitz tickets on the prize wall and no way to get them on an account like this. So, and just a heads up, Scopely. If you want new players to do blitz, you need to give us access to blitz tickets. So, because we certainly don't have it. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see, contest. There's a faction contest going on. The way we help the faction with this is doing, getting keys. So doing our daily claim and doing tours. It's going to be rough for us because we're the smallest roster. So our goal is going to be to get out of the bottom 10, for sure. And always stay out of the bottom 10. That's like our goal in life, is to stay out of the bottom 10. Any faction you're in, you don't want to be the bottom half, but especially the bottom 10. Bottom 10, you're definitely dead weight and not doing your stuff, right? So we don't want to be in the bottom 10 by the end of the week. But there's only so much we can do with our roster. Some events we're going to struggle, and it's important to know that. We just need to make up for it in the events we can control. Okay? So, where are we at now? Let's look at the events. There's stuff on a timer that we have to get done. There's the Stip Tour. So we'll start there. Who's our hardest hitting female? We're not going to probably do really well. But we have Brutus now. Turn 1, who can hit the hardest for us? I think it's pretty safe bet that's going to be Charlotte, but we have no real trainers or anything for her. So let's, this should be quick. Here we go. We're going to be a couple clicks and done. So no reason not to do it, right? No multiply trainers yet, other than Mosh, who is on. We got a bunch of loot box gems, so yeah. I don't know if we're gonna 3-star it. Let's find out. Yeah. Not at all. It's okay. We partook. We tried. Choices were made. Things happened. Not a lot of things, but they happened. We did get to 2-star with the promoter bonus from Brutus. And we're rank 16. Heck yeah. Alright. Alright, well. That part was fun. So we're done with that. Alright, events. Brutus tours this week. 90s tours, blah, 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 blah. The Taker one is the one on the cooldown, so let's go. Let's go, Taker. We can at least run and stuff. Entourage. We have our tour perk that can't go past the starting level of like 1 MP, because why? I don't know. They don't want new accounts to get those perks, I guess, because they're not in the MLC like the other accounts have. So, yeah, whatever. Whatever. We need them the most, but we know has. It is okay. I think we should be able to get through normal and hard. I don't know about hell. If hell, it'll just be the first node, probably. Because the trap gems are going to do all the damage for us, surely. I just broke that quick because all we needed was the pin. I wasn't trying to blow up the whole board, just if you're curious. That's not how you play that if you want to do max damage, right? So, I'm just blitzing through this tour. We are going. I'm just trying to get this done this morning. I got lots of stuff to do today. Busy, busy, busy. Had a bad migraine yesterday, so dealing with a migraine hangover. It's real, at least for me. I don't know any of you that suffer from migraines, but when I get them, I do have a medicine I take for it called sumatriptan, which works very well as long as you take it early. But you kind of makes me like really wore out or tired that day, and then the next day I feel like I have a little bit of a migraine hangover, is what I call it. Mrs. Mherex and I. Let me know if you get migraines and have to take medicine for them. I didn't have my first one till I want to say I was about 28. And I thought people that had migraines just complained about headaches and were wusses. And so Karma decided that I would start getting them. Oof, was I wrong. The first one I had, I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room. Never had anything like hurt that bad. To be honest. I get them pretty bad when I get them though, for sure. If I don't get the medicine soon enough, I will start, break into like this crazy sweat where I just start sweating like crazy. Like it's like a cold sweat, but I'll just get drenched in sweat. I think my body can't handle the pain or whatever. And then, it gets worse and worse, and eventually, like, I throw up and stuff because my body can't handle the pain. So, the migraine medicine, if I take it soon enough, keeps that from ever getting that bad. So it's absolutely worth the migraine hangover. The only thing is if I don't take it soon enough, then it can still be bad. The sooner you take it, the better, which is interesting. Anyway, you guys probably don't care about that. But if you know anyone that suffers from migraines and you think they're just being a wuss, it's a headache, yeah, don't be like I was. It definitely is a thing, and it does not feel good, this thing. That is a fact, Jack. So, anyway. I didn't get as much stuff as I wanted to get done yesterday because of it. I also didn't stream because of it, so sometimes I don't stream because I'm just like super busy and trying to make a bunch of content, and it's harder for me to record on stream, although I can. But it doesn't, some stuff doesn't translate as well when I'm trying to stream and record, I feel like. But I want to stream today and hopefully get a boss battle prep video out for you guys today as well, because it's a short midweek one. So that's on my goal to do today after this. I still need to sort through these medals, as you saw when I looked at my inventory. I will video that for sure. Probably not happening today with boss battle. Yeah, there's just always stuff to do. I think we got a free Macho Man claim. The big account for Backstage Pass has it. Do we not get that at this league? Need to look at the store. We didn't do our free store claims. Do that after this hard tour before I forget. Once we finish this one. After Batista here. Because I think there's an NWO Macho claim. There is on my big account, so hopefully this one has it. And there must be, because that's the tour we have to do today. Unless I already claimed it and just wasn't paying attention, which is entirely possible. But Macho has stuff that is very good for this account, and I will show you what that stuff is when we get there. Yeah, now we're down to only taking half their life, so we may struggle on hell mode, but we got through hard mode easy. Takers of solid rework, right? Somebody like our account, if we can get through like this, normal and hard on the tours, we're going to be happy with that, right? Like, that's a good thing. Hell mode is definitely takes longer to break into, right or wrong, however you feel about it. That's supposed to be harder, I guess. But yeah, you know what? Let's give this a whirl real quick. He doesn't start loaded. He's got high charge moves, so we're gonna have to cycle this like 6 times. No joke. Actually, more like 7 times. But if he doesn't get matches, it's possible. You can see we can alternate every other, where we can hit the finisher on one and not the finisher on one. So, yeah, we're taking big damage though from his chops and stuff, so. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it done, but we're going to try, fellas. Okay. If he gets a big cascade, we're done, right? Like you guys with a pin, we won't kick out. You guys have seen what the AI does with the big pins, so this is concerning because he didn't take that match. Okay. I think we need one more cycle, might do it next turn, which is good because he's got 3 random red gems into blast gems, and if it ends up being a swipe, it could do us in. So we're gonna load the red and get an extra move in here. We're also gonna do something sort of creative with this. We're gonna do this. Put the reds in here. This and here and okay, so we could destroy, hopefully, more red gems on the trap there. Let's hope he stays down here. Good, we got all the trap gems, too. 1, 2, come on, stay down. No! No. And he's got... We needed probably one more turn. And it's gonna, yep, it always works out. Just, oof. I was gonna say, it usually works out just to screw you. Like, that's fairly normal. The time right before you would win, so many times you lose. It's whatever, but let's see. Let's see. It's no guarantee yet. We gotta do it this time. This turn or bust. Yeah, he kicked right out because of red gems. Of course he did. I don't know what this move does. Maybe not. If there's only a 3 match. Oh yeah, that's definitely does it. Yep. Yep. So close. Alright, well that's fine. We just needed that blast gem to not go on stuff. Probably. That's what did us in, but that's all right. I think that's what we're not gonna try. It's not worth the Austin shards. Probably we'll hopefully be able to do it next week, if we advance in the armory tour. We'll start him healing just in case we need him somewhere else, right? So, to the store, so I don't forget. That's not the right button. This is still just these, right? I am going to need to increase my metal inventory because 50 is not enough. So that's what we're going to use almost all of our cash for, is metal and strap inventory. Super important in my opinion, and I think it's worth it. We won't use it for kickouts. Yeah, there's our free Macho. Good. We can talk about Macho and how he has some useful stuff for an account like ours. We don't have the moment. We do want to get that moment because Macho is for sure our best trickster, for sure. Not even close with what is we have or we'll get access to. So yeah. Okay, so there's that. And Macho Tours are also up today. So offers, right? This is insulting. Shame on you, Scopely. $200 for that pile of poop, like literally. This kind of stuff actually pisses me off. These two, this, this for 200 and this for 100 is absolutely freaking tragic and predatory. They should never do this to starter people. Like, it's horrible. The Andre one, $4.99, also I don't think is worth it. To be honest, they need to do better with these offers. Like, just do freaking better. Come on. Like, whatever. Resource bundles, don't do this stuff. You're gonna get resources. There's no rush. Most of the characters you're gonna work on aren't game changing. The best thing to do is work on the free one each month, and then focus on these ones. If you want to spend, like a good $10 spend is the backstage pass. It gets you a 6-star bronze Macho shards, Evo tokens. Like, this is a good spend. This is the kind of stuff with a new account. When I was saying there'll be stuff to spend on, a lot of these are going to be where you should spend money. If I was going to spend, this would be $10, a no-brainer, heartbeat. Get all kinds of extra stuff throughout the week. Get pulls. You get Macho at 6-star bronze shards. This is an offer. You get a bunch of coin. This is a good offer, right? That's the kind of thing you want to get. So, yeah. If I was going to spend on this account, I would absolutely buy that offer. Macho. What is good about Macho? Why do I think he's good? Also, we haven't talked about moments much. You don't know what moments a character has. Like, this is a gripe. This is also something we've complained about. How do you know what moments Macho has? Nowhere on his screen will it tell you he has access to moments. You have to know. So you'll have to learn. You got to go to the roster tab and then click moments. And then you have to know what moment he's in out of all of these many moments. There's like 60 moments. So which one's this NWO Macho in, new player? Any ideas? No? How about medium player? Any idea which ones he's in? No? Veteran player? Maybe not, right? So these are the moments we have. None are unlocked. That's a problem too. You need a certain amount of characters just to unlock them. So if you get a moment, you may not even be able to use it unless you have the characters to unlock it. These ones that say 0 of 1 are 1 token, so 1 token required. Also, you need to pay attention because there are sneaky ones that require 8 tokens, for example, and 4 tokens. So you might be buying 1 token and thinking you're going to get the moment. Nah, you're not. 3 tokens, 4 tokens, etc. So Macho, I believe, is in the one we care about. It's one of these like NWO ones. So it's none of those. None of those. Just double check these DX ones. That's Sean's in that one, which would be good for us. Yeah. Okay. That NWO one there. No. This. No. I think he's got, see, this is where, like, I swear he has a moment that's important, but I could be full of crap. There it is. NWO is born. Column and row breaks do 1500% damage. We also have 3 characters for this. I don't know how many to B tier, how many it takes to unlock. I want to say is 4, but I could be wrong. Let me find a B tier up here because they're all the same. So NWO is born, we want to be on the lookout for. So S plus is 6. A tier is 4. So B tier is 3. So we do have enough if we can get that NWO is born moment. that we can get it. Then we would absolutely want that. 1500% gem damage is huge, by the way. That's the stuff that you want to pay attention to when you see it. It's also a universal one, so you can see there's no restrictions over here. And when it's maxed out, all color gems create 10 more. Matching all gems charges moves that color by 2 more. All color gems do 200% more damage. Column row breaks do 1500% more damage. Receive 50% less damage from all color gems. It's huge. It would be nice if it might tell you where you could get this. Sometimes they do, if it's an option, but it looks like, oh, here we go. Get this moment token. Go. Moment token found in. Currently unavailable. Currently unavailable. And it would be nice on a week where Macho is in the backstage pass, and they're promoting him, so to speak, that way, trying to sell his backstage pass if there's access to the moment. So as a new player, you're never going to know who's got a moment or not without going through all of it. It's a completely horrible situation for you guys, because you're coming in, there's like 75 moments. How are you supposed to know? You can see it took me a little while to find it. And I've been playing this game for 6 years, so that's another thing Scopely needs to work on, moment access, because you're just not going to know. And then that's how you can determine A, B tier, how many you need. So B tier is 3, A tier is 4, S tier is 5, S plus is 6. And that's across the board for every moment, like, to unlock them. Okay, so we got Macho. We're going to do his tour. We're going to have to level him up for that. Also, for some dumb reason, and it is dumb, you can't use people in your faction boss lineup. So if you go to do a blitz and anyone in your faction boss lineup is required, you can't run them in the blitz. Once they're saved to your faction boss lineup, you have to undo them, which is, I don't know, it's weird, arbitrary. I don't see the point of that from a design standpoint. Why? Why are we doing that? Why lock them? It doesn't make sense to me. Excuse me. Anyway. We don't have any of the champs. Those are the paid subscriptions. So, Macho Man. Let's get into it. So, we're not going to be able to run him to his full effect because we don't have that moment. So, you know, is he our best trickster without the moment? Maybe not. But he has stuff that is going to be very useful to us. I'm going to max him out for levels for sure. And the moves we want are these cheap ones, right? We want, okay, so we need 4-star for the other one. So we want this make 5 random gems into column breaks, for sure. We want this gem buff, for sure. And then additionally, we'll want the other one. We're going to use this 2x2 destroy because it's cheap. And it'll start charged. So TP is the thing. We need that for 6. We'll do that. We definitely want the gem buff. That, and this doesn't go any bigger. We don't care about that, right? So you notice these are 5 MP. 5 MP charge is huge for us because we don't have 17k Santa, nor are we likely to get it. So in feud even, showdown, whatever, we can load both of those moves charged with a black MP trainer, because it gives us 4 MP, and then our turn gives us 1 as well. So 5 MP to start, and both the purples and black gems are loaded, or the purple and black moves. So that's great. We're not going to bother with this one for now, but let's see how this goes. It's not going to go great, though, guys, because we're missing the other black gem move. So he's not going to look great here, probably. This gem buff doesn't sound great necessarily. It gets really good in conjunction with the moment, so maybe I jumped the gun in saying he's going to be like our best trickster, because we don't have the moment and apparently no access to it. So yeah, that's kind of disappointing, right? We're going to use this choose area to destroy to hit these two, because we can get 2 column breaks. So we can do all that turn 1, and it's going to hit underwhelming because we don't have a strap and stuff. It's low charge, we don't recycle. Yeah, this is just not going to work great. For right now, for sure. For sure. But that's fine. The choose destroy, we got a blue, it's loaded again. So we can do something like, let's do, if we destroy 2 blues, it loads itself again. So you can do that kind of thing. We obviously want to get purple and black, and we'll destroy a column there, so that's like kind of cool. We can do that, and we reloaded because for somehow we didn't pin him, and then let's just get the win here. We could just have easily have swiped. So you can kind of see the stuff with the column breaks and the low charge move you can do. So even though we're not dealing with a really good setup for him, also I should see if I have a strap for him. He is somebody that I do think will be worth investing a strap for. Because he's gem damage based, and in general, for the most part, that's what we're looking for on this game, guys, is gem damage, and we can see about putting some metals on it. We of course don't. Not worth buying a strap. We'll get one when we get one, so don't do that. We'll use other people till we get a strap. Also, this MLC has a very good attitude strap in the prize wall, and that's kind of, I think, what we want to save up for if we can get there by the end of the month. It can rotate across all attitude superstars, and that would be massive for us, so... This is great. We can get 2 columns here. Miz is a newer character. If Miz gets loaded, we're gonna have a bad day. Probably. Just FYI. You can see we got our destroy and our column break charged again. So you can just do some neat stuff with this. Because the column break gems blow up, you know, the board and whatnot. So, and we want to make sure we get at least 1 blue gem with whatever we're breaking. So it's loaded next turn as well, right? Because every time your turn cycle's over, you get another MP, right? So we definitely want to make sure we hit that and get that. And this one, if we don't win or pin, we'll recycle the destroy move, and then we can clip that one over there, like this. But we can just win with a swipe now. So Macho's pretty cool. You can kind of keep the train rolling. He just is not hitting hard because we don't have the stuff. No surprise. We're not going to have the stuff for anything. But eventually we should get the stuff. That moment was widely available. It's been given away, basically given away multiple times. So it'd be really neat for newer players if it was somewhere in the tour or something like that. McDonough could cause us problems, depending his moveset. He's got some lower charge stuff. Yeah, that sub will just kill us instantly. Maybe we'll get lucky with where these go. Those look good. Yeah. That worked out. Take your red. Take your red. Thank you, sir. More column breaks. We want this column if possible. Yes, we do. Boy, this column's super good too. Let's take this one. Yeah. His sub's filled next turn, so we lose. It's auto, like, he'll 1 turn kills us. Yep. Like I said, we're not gonna beat him at 3-star without a strap. Yep, just done. Luckily, I mean, I think is if this is like Nash, we can use someone else to clear it and then come back and get it. So we're definitely just going to use Brutus and get the 4-star fuse and then level him up to 4-star, right? And of course, as you guys know, the freebies are really strong. So we can do, you know, stuff. Like so. Like so. I think it's a fuse. Maybe it's just shards. I want to say it was a fuse, like a poster. But maybe it's just shards. I'll tell you in a second. And obviously you can see why the backstage pass would be good. You'd get Macho to 6-star, right? It is a fuse. Perfect. So 4-star Macho. Excellent. That's good. I wish they made the initial one a little easier so we could just go through and win with Macho. But it is what it is. At least they give us the 4-star, I guess, right? So Brutus heads in here. And now Macho is required, so we're gonna struggle against Priest though, for sure. 4-star will help. Probably. Because we get the other move, which is good and bad. Because we'll lose the destroy. We actually might swap out the gem buff because it's not doing a lot at low levels. That's more for later, even though it's like good. It's 7 row breaks. Good. Let's go ahead. Oh, the other thing we didn't cover is he's a decent trainer. At 9k, any move that generates any color gems, create 2 more. So he works 2 additional gems for any color, right? So that's cool. That is cool. Geez, we really need a strap for him. We really do. Let's try one, see how it goes. I just don't think it's gonna be there though, to be honest. If we had the moment or a strap, sure. So you can see with this, if it works out right on a swipe, the row break hits the column breaks, which here, I'll just swipe and show you. Which hits the row breaks, which blows up the board. So at lower levels it's kind of hard, but when it works out, it's really good. If it doesn't work out, that's why we have the destroy sitting there. We got it. Awesome. Awesome. In case we need it, right? So imagine that with the moment buffing those column breaks, 1500% gem damage. All gems 200%. Like it's and a strap. It's just really good. Miz, so we got to blow up the board like twice. There's a beautiful 5 match in the middle though, which theoretically should work. Interesting. These are all row breaks, and then we hit this column, which hits a row break. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Actually, it's gonna take more than 2, probably, unless we get super lucky. Yeah, stay away from the yellow and green. That's not staying away from the yellow and green, sir. I'm pretty sure if he hits the yellow, we're dead. 5x1 to swap into green gems. Yep, we're for sure dead. Unless we get it here. No, no cascade. Actually, if he had cascaded and pinned and pinned us, we might have lived. Potentially, or if he didn't get that yellow match, so we will try this again on another day. Right? For sure. We'll try it again on another day. Because there's armory coins in there that we need, so we will definitely try that on another day. Speaking of armory coins, we got a few. Not sure how many. We got some keys. Madness loot. 15,000. We decided moments, right? Because I chance for characters. And we're almost up to a briefcase pull. Speaking of, did we get any keys for the faction event? So to speak of. Oh, this is a different one. May Madness, this is the solo contest. Faction one. No, well, yes, but we're still in 91st, not very many. Let's claim these faction milestones. Brutus heads and stuff potentially help us out. Versus perks, which is showdown. Master Manager's going on. This is gonna be... There's keys. Debatable how much this stuff helps us. We don't need the MLC points. We've already maxed our MLC, but there's faction event points in here. That's these ones. Because there's 2 faction events going on. There's also this one. There's that one. Maybe there's just the one. Sometimes there's 2. My faction. We're up to 88th now, so there's faction points in there, so we're gonna have to do what we can. So 10,000 talent for strikers is a bonus day 1, as well as spending some coin. Blitz we've already determined I can't do because I don't have any Blitz tickets. Thank you. We spent some purple TP on Macho. Let's look at our strikers and see if anyone needs leveled. Which I'm sure potentially they could. Sort by class. Strikers pop up to the top. Austin needs leveling, but we need punching bags there. So we can't do him yet. We could dump some cheap one into Rocky Maivia, and then we got Brutus here, who we can evolve as well. So Brutus is the money play, right? Because we're going to use purple TP as well, and he's a striker, and we're getting just getting him better, right? Getting him better, getting him stronger. We really want to move him as much as we can, 4-star, 5-star, etc. throughout the month. He's going to help us a ton. Four-star, we get a new move for him, which will be exciting. Choose 2 gems to make into black gems. Maybe not super exciting, but, you know, it is exciting. To me. How many Brutus heads do we need for the next Evo? 300 more, so might happen this week. We could always pump some into Steph, because she's an MP down. We're going to need her for tours. MP down coach, and potentially for feud because we can't start loaded, so reducing people's MP is going to be good. So Steph would be fine, Austin would be fine, Nash, we're not going to level up because it takes away from Austin's stuff, and that's not happening ever. And get our faction thing done, and then finish claiming our faction quest for the faction. And then we'll go back and get bugged here is what we'll do, where this thing goes away, and then we'll do this. And we'll do this. Okay. 45 minutes in. It definitely takes some time to do your stuff, right? Definitely takes some time to do your stuff. There's the faction bag. Boom. And then we did our solo quest portion for the faction today, so that's good. And now back into the events. As you can get used to navigating the events is a pain in the butt. They're events nested in events within events. It's annoying. Do we get any farther on this? My faction up to 88th. Not really, because we didn't get farther in this. So that was 2,429 talent. We did get all of the TP for spending today, so that's big. So we need to do something with striker talent, though. Actually, let's also check career. What's SmackDown Live today? Okay, that's those tokens. This is painful. I would say Funk because he's an Attitude Striker, but guess what? Attitude Striker and Attitude Striker for Brutus and Attitude Striker for Nash, so he's 6-star. This should be some cheap points potentially. So that's 500. That's not 5 million, is it? It is 5 million. This is a much better use of him, probably. 14 million. Yeah, she's also a useful coach. Power gems for our boy Brutus. So 9k, they add 25% more. So that's a thing. We don't want to evo her if possible. 4-star gold fuse if we can get more shards, and that'll save us currency that we need for Austin. We don't have a lot of black TP, so we're not going to use that TP on her. But we can use those, and purple is for the event that's going on too, so we can do that as well. Because we are going to take her higher, probably over to because of her training ability and stuff. Now we're at 9k, 25%, that's good. Let's go back to our moves we're going to use, because Ladies Tour, we very well may need to use her as well. Do I have a modern striker strap? No. Okay. Oakley dokley. That should have got us farther. Let's see how far. Yeah, that almost got all of it. So, good deal. Some more faction points, some coin, TP, keys, all stuff we need, right? We need everything. Let's get this last bonus for today, though. Like 266 more, that's easy enough. Theoretically, it's easy enough. Let's just do this. That should do it. Then we don't have to think about it. It's done. Yep, and we got one more milestone. Some more faction points. Get ourselves out of the faction doghouse, hopefully. Rank my faction 81st. We're out of that bottom 10. Let's go. Let's go. And let's see, my talents went up, so we are up to not a lot, but we are up to 269k. The next smallest is 4.89 million. So that is like 20 times higher than us. Like 20 times higher than us. I need to get my average on the 3-star up. Apparently I missed a day. So like they're 20 times bigger than us and we're ahead of 19 people right now. Shame on them, right? So, but also a lot of stuff doesn't have anything to do with your size. It just does. It's what you do with the size that matters. Wait, what are we talking about? Never mind. Okay. So Macho, we're not trying anymore today. We put that on pause. We may have to evolve him. There's stuff in there we want. This tour should have lots of goodies for us. Potentially. Right? So we can do the Beefcake tour, and we can call that episode whatever, 19, I think we're on. That makes, I think 19 is correct. Also, by the way, guys, like, so far, this is by far these lowest viewed videos I do. They do somewhere between 200 and, about 200 and maybe 400 on a good one. And an average video for me, like a very average video, does like 1,000 to 1,200. So the views aren't great, and it does take a lot of time, like, for sure. So hopefully it picks up a little bit as it goes, but like I said, I kind of committed to it, doing it for like a while. If we get like 5-6 months into this and if people still aren't watching or watching at that rate, then I probably would be like, you know, this isn't really worth the time. But I'm enjoying doing it. I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. And it would be helpful, definitely, to tell your faction mates, friends about it and stuff. See if we can gain some traction on it, because it is nice when people watch. That's generally the metric. Look at all those keys. The metric I use to determine how interested the community is in what I'm doing, to tell me if I should keep working on it or not, right? So, yeah. But this is one of those that's more about what it does overall, necessarily, than the views it generates, if that makes sense. So, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know, guys. Like, it is a lot of work, right? It's definitely a lot of work, and it's a different, from the sense that it's, like, if you were to compare this to like, my account, it's like we're not even playing the same game even remotely, you know what I mean? So, it's a rewiring of the brain, like, trying to approach the game differently. Definitely try not to get frustrated because everything is so much slower. Pace and stuff, and like I just can't do so much stuff. But yeah, I think that may, if that get, you know what I'm gonna do is I will probably separate like some of the pull videos, like the key pulls for the account, from the other stuff, because I think that might be more widely interesting to a lot of people too. So when we get to 55,000 keys, my first MLC 55 mega key pull, like I'll do that video and post it separately, and maybe we can get new people turned on to the account that way, in the series that way. Just randomly popped into my head. As something we can do. Is there keys in this one too? There's shards for Boss Man. Currency for MLC. I don't even pay attention what's in these on my main account. I just like do them, right? Just literally just do them. And don't even pay attention what's in them. This one, what is he at? 40, is that 40k? I think that's 40k, so we can just click this still. I really need commas. It's so hard for me to see. And we don't even need to place the jumps, and it's faster when they die. Ooh. Ba-da-ba-ba. Those 12,000 keys have to put us really close to a key pull, to be honest. Now I'm kind of thinking about that. And I think I'm going to post this video, like, right away. Just to keep the content more relevant, too. Because after the fact, if people aren't always as interested, like, after an event's over. And that's, I should probably change how I record this, too. And try and record the episode, like, right at reset or right after reset, if I can. So I can post it the day the stuff is going on. If that makes sense. Right? Like, and then, I think that would be more interesting for people, too. They could watch it while they're playing through their daily content, you know, like, oh, I'll just play through this, and then in the background, I'll listen to Mherex playing through it on his alt account at the same time, you know? So maybe I'll try to do that. I'm finally caught up now with posting the episodes, because I was way behind, so, like, I posted yesterday's episode last night, and this one, there's one punching bag at least that I saw for Austin. It would be funny if we got the punching bags after finishing the talent up. But if we do, we'll wait for tomorrow's, which in this case is in just a few hours, to come up. And I really do need to get to League 9 and just do those tours as well. They won't take long with Brutus 1 clicking the whole way like that. There's so much stuff to do and never enough time, guys. I need to make the metal video on this one. Like, so much stuff, right? Bossman shards. Uh, 203k? We should be 286 still, so there we go. Excellent. Yeah, I would love to get the attitude strap on the MLC. Man, I don't know. We should maybe save. I think I might try and save my armory coins, even though it'd be really hard. If somehow we can get to 88,000 armory coins, I could get a modern strap that I could share between everyone. I'm gonna save and see. I don't know. It might be really close. I wish we could do that blitz, because there's a bunch in the blitz, I think. At least once, but we have no blitz tickets. I don't know if we'll get there, but I will wait till the end of the month to make the prize wall choices as much as possible. Probably have to start using two moves now. Chugging along, chugging along. Give us striker tokens. We don't care about anyone else right now. That's not true, we do. Eventually we need them all. Yeah. This move is so weird. I know why they do it, to give you a chance to refill and tick power gems and stuff. It's just funny. Kind of a cool idea, to be honest. Also could cause a pit and issues, though, too. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about the yawn, guys. Alright. Madness. This has got to be like the last node. Or close. And we are 1 hour in. Eventually we'll switch to the one that puts power gems down there for this move so we don't destroy so many. That'll work better for us. Okay, dokie. Artichoke. Yep, that's all of it. Alright, so let's check the key situation out. Oh yeah, we didn't check Showdown Store. We need to check the Showdown Store just to be safe. Honestly, what we really want to save for is 250k, because a bunch of big stuff's coming. There, yeah, I don't care about any of that. We'll get them in keys mostly, I think. Claim all. It must have reset. Showdown reset. So we have all 14 milestones to claim. Look at this. So that's the big thing about Showdown, is the reset and then climbing the milestones. So we probably should be doing it. But this is an hour in, so maybe next one. There's no way I'm gonna get to... Ah! We can do a 55 key pull, so I will do that video right after this. So we're gonna call that an episode, guys. Working through the stuff we could work through on the tour. Let's see where we finished off. In the faction event, where we're at. It's a long week, so it's all week. My faction, 67th. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Not being a dead weight in the faction is very important to me. Especially since I'm lower, I need to prove that I'm not getting a handout, right? Like, and if we can stay out of the bottom 10 all month, they're also tracking it. So for the whole Victorious family, Roman sent me an update like 2 days ago, yesterday or 2 days ago. I was in 171st place out of everyone in 3 factions. So that's not bad for a lowby tiny account. I don't know that I can keep it there, but I do want to try to prove that I deserve the spot and I'm not taking it for someone based on my name, you know? So, but it just goes to show you guys you can move up to, I mean, because it looks like we're, you know, mid 50s probably, although right now we're like 61st in this. So it looks like we're probably usually in that anywhere from 40 to 75 range. So you can move up, you can get in better faction, get better stuffs, and what have you. You know, that can help you out in events, and then you can help the faction too. So let me know what you think so far, guys. And remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. We got a lot done. I feel like that we crammed a lot into that hour. Good stuff. Good stuff.